I never thought that I'd say this, but I just sold my house. Usually when people make videos like this, it's a positive thing, like they're moving on to something bigger and better. But this one, for me, really hurts because I bought this house initially with the expectation of never selling it. I was just going to keep it forever. But obviously things have changed. So in terms of what happened and why I decided to sell it, here's the truth. For those unaware, I bought this house in February of 2020 in Los Angeles, right before everything shut down. And for me at the time, it was a very nerve-wracking purchase because it was a lot of money. Thank you so much, and now let's get back to the video. All right, now in terms of why I don't rent out the house, the truth is, I much rather would have rented it and kept it long-term than having sold it. Because this place is walking distance to the beach, it's the only property with a completely detached guest house. I locked in a 2.875% mortgage, and my overhead is so low on this that I easily could have rented it out to cover all of my expenses, plus a pretty substantial amount of profit. So why didn't I? Well, one of the biggest reasons I sold is that because I do not live here, and this is not a primary residence, I am subject to Santa Monica rent control, which would require me to completely relinquish all of my property rights indefinitely as soon as a tenant moves in. And if you want to hear just how absurd some of these rules are, get a load of this. First, even though this home would likely rent for a market value of more than $12,000 a month, according to the city of Santa Monica, the most I could increase rent every year is $60. Yes, you heard that correctly. That is equivalent to a 0.5% rent increase per year. Meanwhile, my property taxes go up by 3% a year. My insurance goes up 10% a year. My repair and material cost goes up 20% a year. My labor cost goes up 50% a year. But the amount that I could charge for my own house is somehow capped at $60. It makes no sense.